Hey there. I just got new Yanmar ViO or ViO55. I'm gonna do a little more in-depth kind of review on it and everything when we get going here a little later. Maybe get a couple hours on it, see how it's going and everything. But I figured I'd just shoot a little video here of kind of first impressions and a little short bit of moving some inauguratory crap pile. I mean, what better to do with a brand new machine than to move sheep shit with it. So just a couple quick things here on what I like so far. It's quiet, it's powerful. I had a Gale 503Z before this, which is roughly the same size. This 55 is I think 11,900 pounds, so it's 12,000 pound unit with the thumb and everything. The two buckets, a 24-inch digging bucket and the 3-foot cleanup bucket there that's on there now. I think the shipping invoice was 12,400 or something like that. So but that's roughly what it is. They make a 50, which is 5 metric tons, which is, I believe the 50 weighs 10.9 or 11. So this is 1,000 pounds heavier, and it's got the 47 horse engine or something like that versus the 39. So you get a little more engine, a little more everything. But I like the reach. It's got pretty decent reach on it. I think the dump height is 19 foot or something like that. So I got the steel tracks. I hate rubber tracks. They just get chewed up here. Around here we got real rocky, you know, ledge and hard scrabble, and they get chewed up, and you get in the woods and you get on a little stump or something, or some wet wood, or you're slipping and sliding all over the place. So I like the rugged metal tracks, but I think it's the same price either way you go. I bought this from my buddy Steve Brown down in Brown Enterprises in Londonderry, Vermont. So South Londonderry. And he used to be the Gale dealer, and that's who I bought my Gale off of. But he decided to switch to Yanmar, so I said it was time for a new machine here, and I said, well, try one out. And I kind of did a little research online and everything, and I didn't find too many reviews on it, so that's the other reason why I want to kind of get a few hours on it and then do an in-depth one. First thing I did when I got home was disconnected the travel alarm here, which is a pain in the ass. I mean, if we're in a pit or something and there's a lot of people around, then I'll hook it back up. It's just 2 wires. You pull that plug, pull this cap off, these 2 bolts down in there. It's just a plug. It's annoying to hear all the time every time you move it. And I like the way it's laid out and everything here. The only other thing I've noticed that I kind of don't like, and it just probably just my personal thing, obviously it's cramped. You know, it's not. I shouldn't say that. For what it is, there's plenty of room in there. It's a little tight getting in and out, but I mean, it's a 50, you know, or 55, so that's the way they are. It's a hell of a lot better than a 35, and not as nice as a 200. But I like the seat. It's not cloth. It's vinyl. That's nice. I'm still going to put a seat cover on it. These the armrests there, I don't really care for it, because, and that's what I said, I'm 5'10", something like that, and 5'10" and shrinking, and I don't know, 175, 180 pounds, and I don't think I have long arms, but I have decent arms. But I got to raise this up higher, because my arm is like down here and my hand is like getting here where it should be up higher. So this needs to be up a little higher. There's no more adjustment on it, but I might pop a bolt and I'll come up with something. That needs to be about an inch higher, just for my personal thing. The other thing I like here is I got that flipped open, is the quick coupler, hydraulic quick coupler. Comes standard on them. There's a pin up there. I'll show you all this later, but there's a pin up there, right there, that you have to twist and pull before you operate the hydraulic coupler. You can't pull it out. It won't come out. It's got, well, you can. It's got a little screw and everything on, but you probably should leave it in there, I guess. I don't know at the moment, anyways. But yeah, no, it's a nice reach. It feels pretty stable for being a true zero turn like that. Get out of there. Get out of there. And every dog loves sheep crap. No, it feels pretty stable so far. I mean, I've only, you know, I got it, picked it up last night and had 3 hours on it, and I'd maybe put a half an hour on it here. I just digging around. I gotta turn this pile. So I'm gonna set the camera up here and just shoot a couple minutes of video of, you know, turning crap. So see if we can get you set up here. Somewhere in there. Okay. I like it. It's quiet though. It's a quiet machine, and I like the manual regeneration on it and everything too. So. One other thing here, the travel pedals, you got this little flapper that folds down. They're kind of tight and kind of touchy, and I don't know if it's going to take some getting used to, I think, but it's kind of the way you sit in the seat and your feet come down. It's going to take a little getting used to it. It's just touchy, that's all. So a little cramp, but other than that, you got your swing pedal there for that. On the end of this, you got a nice lever here for your blade, which is some have a different kind of style. This one's kind of nice. Your hand fits right on there. I guess if you're grading a lot, it'd probably be a little more comfortable. Your travel speed is not marked at all. There's an indicator on the dash that shows up here, but the actual travel speed button is in here. So see if I hit this, see that come on the dash. That's high speed, low speed. And when it's in high range, high speed, it'll automatically kick down into low, I believe. I haven't tried it yet. Into low if you run into a lot of resistance. So the other thing, I know on older Yanmars, the throttle used to be a dial over here somewhere on the left. I guess it was on that armrest, but it's over here now, like every other machine out there. So you have a dial here, which is nice, and then you have eco, which limits your revs. You also have auto, whatever it is, auto decelerate or AD, whatever, auto. So if I shut that off, it revs right up. I got the throttle up, but auto decel there. This is the manual exhaust regeneration for the particulate filter. There's no def in here, no fluid, but you do have a manual when it, you get all kinds of warning crap that comes on there on the screen when the filter gets plugged and it's time to regenerate. So supposedly it takes half an hour. We'll find out. Like I said, we got 4.8 hours on it now. So we'll see when it kicks off. You got a kill switch here that kills the whole system like that, which is kind of nice safety switch, I guess, if you're out here and something happens, you got to kill it. So Brown Enterprises right there. If you're up in the Northeast, give them a call and you're looking for a machine. But other than that, yeah, it looks like it's a pretty, rugged, well-made rig. You got spring metal here on the piston guards, which is nice. They slide right back and forth into this track, so they come the length of that. On all these main cylinders, you got them. You got one up there, one on your boom here. So all that. This is the pin I was talking about. So you got to pull this down like so, turn it. You can see it says lock and unlock on there. That's locked, that's unlocked. So you turn it and then pull it, but it won't come out. These other holes, I imagine, I've only used the one that was in, but I think those are for if you can't line it up with this one for some reason. So lock, flip that up in there. Seems decent. There's your hydraulic coupler in there. The lines are nice and tight, tucked up in there. They got a nice rubber flap here, mud flap. Keep some of the shit out. Grease fittings look good and everything. That's obviously for your thumb, the extra auxiliaries for your thumb. The two lights, you got a light on your a boom light and a cab light up there. I just ran them last night for 2 seconds and it seemed to throw enough light. Maybe someday throw one on the back or something, because if you got to back up, it'd be kind of nice to see what's under you. I don't feel like walking in the shit right here, all this crap, to go over and open that up right now. But everything, well, why not? so this everything's really kind of nice. Opens up, nice latches and everything. You got a fuel, you got a water separator there, your regular fuel filter there. That's beeping because the key's still on and I just hit the kill switch. So the pumps, lift pump's running. Antifreeze, oil check down there. That's all good. Your whole AC, everything for the AC unit is up in this here. Compressor and condenser, all that stuff. So where was there? Oh, there's other flaps under there. This is plastic, but whatever, you know. Try and be careful with it, that's all. At least it doesn't weigh, you know, 500 pounds like the fiberglass hoods. Air filter, hydraulic oil, which is plastic cap on it, but it's, I don't want to open it, it's probably might have some pressure on it. Fuel, and you got this nice little collar around here with a drain in case you get messy with your fuel. That drain hose goes out and down below. You have your return filter under here. Probably can't. Oh, there we go. Return filter under there. Intake. Nice little latch there, but everything kind of closes nice. That's lockable. Your swing fittings are there. You got a petcock on your fuel tank. Let's see if we can get enough light to. Probably can't see it. Well, there it is. The red. So you got a little short fuel drain for your tank. If you need to drain your tank. I'm not sure where this vent hose goes to yet. I haven't figured that one out. But this is your overflow for that I just showed you on when you're at the fuel neck. But all the hoses are nice and wrapped in Cordura or whatever it is there. Rugged stuff. And then over here is back over here. Back over here is, there's your pattern changer. That thing doesn't want to focus there, does it? There we go. Standard optional. I got it on optional, which is John Deere, because I rented a big machine once to do some pond work and stumping and stuff, and I'd always run cat, and that thing was set up on John Deere, and it took me about 4 hours to get the hang of it and make some progress, and I never went back. Well, I'm a John Deere guy now, so I don't think there's any real difference. It seems once you get used to something, it's just, that's what it is. I mean, there's no real difference to me. It's just I'm used to it. So but it is nice. You just shut this thing off and switch that, you know, like I was showing you there. You just pull this thing up and switch, pivot it right over like that, and now you're on cat. So we'll leave her on Deere. Under here, your fuses and stuff. Right there, fuse box. Let's our kill switch back on. Seat adjustment, spring lock for this thing. If you could drop that seat a little, oh, they got a couple of little grease fittings under there. Never noticed that. Didn't notice that before. So you got a couple. Of course, I haven't read the manual yet. You know how that goes. If there was a little, you know, if you could raise. The only thing that I found was that, like I'm talking about, is these little armrests here are kind of not the right size for me. But I'm gonna come up with something for that. So figure something out. But other than that, it's got 2 speakers. It's dark in here. Well, there you go. There's a speaker there, speaker over there, and that's a knockout for a radio, which I haven't got yet. I'll get one and throw it in there. Washer fluid, all that. The other thing I want to do is tint the windows a little bit. It's even though you have AC and everything, when you're out on a day like today and it's 90 degrees and the sun's pounding, comes right in there, and it's just like, you know, being in a fish bowl that's in a microwave or something. So we don't need that. Air vents, all that. I don't know what that is. I have to check the manual. Looks like some kind of filter or something. Pulls out, so it might be a cabin air filter or something. No, well, actually that might be the cabin air filters. I think is in there. Yeah, because there's a tab for that. I don't know. It's something. We'll figure it out. But like I said, I'm gonna get some hours on it and do another one. This is another review, and hopefully this helps some of you guys out there. The other big thing was you know why I went with this Yanmar. It's a good looking machine. The true zero turn. Like I mean, it's turned pretty good now, and that's it. I mean, it's not off the track. Just I mean, it's it. You know, maybe a 1/4 inch overhang or something. That might just, it's probably just the way the track's sitting on the ground. The other thing with the Yanmar, 4-year, 4,000 hour warranty. I mean, it's unheard of, and I don't think you can go wrong with that. So there it is. And new addition to the fleet here. So I'm gonna put it through some paces here and see how it does. Okay.